New research praising exercise's positive effects in obtaining your dream body seems to appear daily on the web or TV. And while there are countless methods to get motivation online, you probably won't learn how to squat or deadlift appropriately by watching videos on the net. The idea that if they see it, then they can accomplish it could lead to disastrous results. If you don't have enough range of motion in every joint, you could injure just about any portion of your body when exercising. In today's video, we'll look at the 11 worst exercises people keep performing because they're convinced they're doing good. Improperly performing any workout can put you in danger, but some exercises are more commonly botched than others. Always listen to your body, as it sends signals to avoid those injuries that result in a prolonged recovery period. If you're experiencing intense stabbing or severe pain, as well as bruising, swelling, or any type of open wound, you should seek medical attention immediately. Having discovered that many exercises are either inappropriate for us if performed incorrectly, can cause us more harm than benefit. Let's get started. The deadlift. If performed correctly, it's an excellent back and hip workout. Nonetheless, if you don't know what you're doing, deadlifts are one of the quickest ways to injure your back. Most frequently, a person will fall into hyperextension of the lower back when lowering and lifting weights, which can lead to lumbar disc injury or muscular spasms. Many weightlifters round their backs when picking up or lowering the bar, and they may not even be aware of it. If the weight isn't distributed properly through the feet and is transferred too far forward, the glutes and hamstrings won't activate, and the lumbar extensors will overwork, resulting in a low back spasm. If you're new to this lift, you should seek assistance from a trainer. Start with low weights until you're accustomed to them. Lat pull-downs behind the neck. Lat pull-downs are one of the most efficient means of correcting posture and developing upper back muscles. On the other hand, lat pull-downs behind the neck frequently result in damage. When performing lat pull-downs behind the neck, you press your head and neck forward, which can cause severe muscle strains and spinal problems. The appropriate alignment of the spine is maintained by performing this exercise with the cable in front of you. To perform a lat pull-down, sit on the machine with your feet flat on the floor and adjust the knee pads to your height. With your arms fully extended and your hands shoulder-width apart, grasp the bar. Without moving your torso and with your chest elevated, pull the bar down until it reaches the top portion of your chest. In this position, you should feel the contraction of your back muscles. With your arms extended, return the bar to the beginning position to release it. If you can maintain this, you will not hurt yourself. If you're seeking a daily multivitamin for men with 23 vital vitamins and minerals to maintain your health, then Naturello One Daily Vitamin for Men will meet all your vitamin requirements. This product boosts your body's natural energy and vitality and improves the health of your heart, brain, eyes, and immune system if you're under 50 and vegan. Consider using Naturello Whole Food Multivitamin for Women 50+, which contains turmeric, boswellia, lutein, lycopene, and other particular herbal combinations to improve joint health, brain health, heart health, and eye health if you're a woman over 50. The formula contains activated B vitamins such as methylfolate, B6, P5P, and B12 methylcobalamin, as well as chelated minerals such as selenium and zinc, for improved absorption and bioavailability. The overhead squat exercise. Lifting anything overhead is physically and especially neurologically demanding. When a squat is added, form can soon deteriorate. The overhead squat is a full-body exercise. Therefore, a person with limited mobility in the hips, knees, and ankles will have difficulty squatting deeply even without the overhead press. The actual motion overhead strains the shoulder, cervical, thoracic, and lumbar regions. If you persist in attempting this move, stop descending when your form is compromised. Stop squatting when your low back begins to arch excessively, your knees drive forward beyond your toes, or your arms move forward. The Kettlebell Swing. Yes, it's one of the most effective strengthening exercises available. The catch is that it demands flawless technique. Contrary to popular belief, this movement is propelled by the lower body, notably the posterior chain, which includes the glutes and hamstrings. Before you begin swinging the weight, it's vital to understand the proper technique. Because of the velocity and force of the kettlebell swinging motion, the shoulder is at a high risk of injury. Incorrect execution of the repetitive swinging action may result in rotator cuff injury or inflammation of the other shoulder tissues. To avoid landing on an examination table, ensure that the power comes from your glutes and hamstrings. Behind the neck presses. This widely practiced bodybuilding exercise strengthens the shoulders, upper back, and triceps. However, it's one of the least efficient exercises for improving upper body strength since it strains the neck and shoulder muscles. Good posture is also essential for this exercise. If your shoulders and upper back are rounded, you risk injury. This exercise is unsuccessful since the majority of us have inadequate shoulder mobility as a result of our work or everyday phone use. However, if you're serious about doing this exercise, stand with your feet shoulder-width apart and your hands facing your body while holding 2 dumbbells at chest height in front of you. Consider the top position of a bicep curl. Rotate your palms forward as you lift the dumbbells overhead, stretching your arms until your biceps are by your ears. Avoid arching your back and maintain your shoulders in a neutral position. Return the weights to their initial positions. Inverse medicine ball rotational throws against the wall. It may appear practical or even entertaining, but it's never a good idea to push your spine to twist backwards. There are numerous small and sensitive discs in the back that can herniate with the least improper movement. So, backward bending should be done carefully and with extreme caution. For many trainers, this workout seems worthless because there's no movement in athletics that demands you to rotate aggressively in reverse. In the majority of rotational and swinging athletic activities, imagine swinging a baseball bat or golf club, the most forceful portion of the motion occurs when the body rotates forward, not backward. Therefore, the client's athletic performance is not enhanced by the rotation in reverse. Barbell jump squats. Weighted plyometric workouts such as barbell jump squat may be at the top of your list if you're seeking to tone up your glutes and legs. While performing these movements with a barbell, you tend to add too much weight, which might strain your back and joints. Instead, bodyweight squat leaps, box jumps, and dumbbell jump squats to build strength in these muscles are better options. Mastering the bodyweight jump squat or repositioning the weight will have a significant impact on your movement and alleviate a great deal of pain. Take precautions by tightening your glutes and quadriceps, sitting back on your heels and driving your buttocks back and down while maintaining an elevated chest. Jump while pressing your feet firmly into the ground, swinging your arms back and landing softly on your feet. Leg extensions. Working on a leg extension machine provides constant tension on the anterior cruciate ligament, the ACL, and increases the chances of the patella, kneecap, slipping to the right or left. It also exerts maximal strain on the back of the kneecap, which is the cartilage's thinnest section. As an alternate, perform squats, lunges, and Bulgarian split squats to develop powerful quads and glutes. Single leg workouts are particularly beneficial since they avoid muscular imbalances while testing your balance and coordination. Instead, you may opt for this workout by standing tall with your feet wider than your hips. Take a large step forward with your right leg and lower your body until your thigh is parallel to the floor, being careful that your knee does not extend beyond your foot. Additionally, your left knee and shin should be parallel to the ground. Return to the upright position. Perform this exercise on both legs. The preacher curl. Although the setup for a preacher curl is intended to target the bicep, the stance leaves the rest of your body exposed. It places the muscle in an active insufficiency, which means the body is already contracted, and places the shoulders in an anteriorly inclined posture and abduction. Your core and lats are not stabilized since your shoulder blades are misaligned, and you have a forward posture. You are fortifying a weak position. Instead, perform bicep curls in a half-kneeling stance. The bicep curl machine does not provide the same range of motion as a traditional curl with weights. Additionally, it may cause problems with posture and form. A classic bicep curl and dumbbells improves your posture by ensuring that your shoulders remain back and down, and that your upper body moves solely at the forearms. Crunches. Crunches are included in this list because the majority of individuals perform them incorrectly. People believe that quantity over quality is preferable, and crunches are simple for most individuals to perform at a high rate of repetitions with very poor movement quality. Building time under tension safely is the key to developing your strongest core. Perform a variety of leg lifts, overhead motions with arms extended, and rotational exercises like the medicine ball wood chop to build a strong core. In order to perform it in a better way without injuring yourself, hold a medicine ball in your hands and stand with your feet hip distance apart and your knees slightly bent. With your arms fully extended, turn your torso to bring the medicine ball close to your left shoulder. Next, cut the ball down towards your right knee while moving it diagonally across your body. Return the ball to the beginning spot and switch sides. Hip abduction. The hip abduction machine is designed to target the abductor muscles in the hips, which are responsible for extending the legs away from the midline. It's not nearly as effective as other glute exercises that engage the same muscles. If you truly want to develop well-rounded glutes and avoid injury, it's better to use these muscles as they were intended. Using a cut band during squats, hip thrusts, or deadlifts creates resistance for the abductors. To be on the safer side, loop a tiny band right above the knees around your legs and stand with your feet hip-width apart. Tightening your glutes and quadriceps, sit back on your heels and drive your buttocks back and down while maintaining an elevated chest. When you spread your knees apart, you should feel the tension in the band. As you rise back up, plant both feet firmly on the ground. This goes a long way to not get injured. We need to work out regularly to keep our bodies in shape and stay fit and healthy. Saying this, it's also important to stop doing the wrong exercises that you may have been doing for years without realizing it. Let's keep the conversation going with a few more fitness videos, shall we? Watch cycling for half an hour every day will do this to your body. Or 6 exercises for women that will transform your body in just 4 weeks. Go ahead, click one, or even better, watch both videos to learn more about fitness and stay fit and full of life. Have you altered your workout routine? Let us know in the comments below.